Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, we're going to discuss the alt season and where I believe the top for all these cryptocurrencies, or altcoins, will be. Are you holding some alts? Because if you are not going to want to miss this video. This is going to guide you on your journey. Guys, I have a powerful chart and I've designed it, customly designed it to make it so it fits perfectly with the alt season. And if you can see here, last time alt season topped out, it hit perfectly, as I say exact, it hit perfectly on this red line, and then we saw alt season come down into a bear market. If this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I will break it down. Before I do so, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, take a look at this chart. It's a powerful chart. Matter of fact, I showed you this chart many a times. If you watch my channel on Bitcoin, I've changed it slightly. Now, this right up here, this first red line is called the top cap, and it was designed for Bitcoin. And when you click on it, you can see a multiplier. The original multiplier was 35. All I've done is doubled the multiplier to 70. So if you guys want to get this up, you can obviously follow it on your journey. I recommend you should. It's on TradingView as well. But if you can't, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to keep giving this to you. And this is why you should, maybe subscribe, because, you won't miss the opportunity. This is a powerful chart because it does give you two windows of opportunities. And with Bitcoin, this is the altcoin. Basically, I'm showing you the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So all the money that flows into the cryptocurrency space, all of this, what you see here, is basically altcoins. And you can see in the past that there's been an area between the red line and the orange line that has called the top perfectly with this chart. And again, just altcoins. If you was paying attention to this chart back in 2017, 2018, you would have known the best time to be taking profits. Why? Because you're looking at this chart, it shows it right there. That's your window of opportunity between the red and the orange. Anywhere between the red and the orange could be a good opportunity. Notice how, it rode between, it rose between this red and the orange for a period of time. Now, altcoins could do that. Where are we standing right now today, it's sitting somewhere below the yellow line. But for me, when it comes to the top of this red line, even if it touches it, because if I'm looking back here, you can see it touched it 1, 2, 3 times. If you wanted to, you could take profits when it touches it the first time. But for me, I'm really gonna pay attention to this, because when Bitcoin tops, this is when the altcoins are going to top. And how? Well, look at this. Let me change this back to 35. This was when Bitcoin topped out. Now, I haven't changed anything else. This is just where it shows where Bitcoin topped out. Bitcoin topped out literally here, on this yellow area here. That was the top for Bitcoin. And you can see that altcoins actually went a little bit higher than Bitcoin. This is how I know that this was the perfect time to be taking profits for the altcoins, rather than these different areas that you see between the red and the yellow, obviously when I extend it, right? Just real quick, and I'll show you my example. So let me change this grade back to 70. Now look at this. Actually, no, I'll keep it at 35, because I want to show you the percentage as to how much higher the altcoins went in comparison to Bitcoin when it hit the top in 2018. So let's just say, because I'm measuring it up at the top here for the altcoins coming down. If this red line was the top for Bitcoin, we're talking, let me try and measure it out. I'm trying to get to the top here. Altcoins went roughly 120% higher than Bitcoin in the last crypto bull market. So now we've got a good percentage as to how much higher altcoins can go in relation to Bitcoin should it pump, right? So going just quickly, I'm going to shimmy forward backwards with these charts. I have here my logarithmic growth curves, designed it for the rainbow, because it helps. You can see clearly when to buy and sell. Whenever prices have been below, in this dark bluish purple area, perfect time to buy it. Whenever it's been at the top, the red, orangey color, it's always a good time to sell. And this is held relatively true. You can see it in the past. This was the last hype cycle, 2013's top, and you can see here 2017's has always gone up to this red line. So I believe that it's going to do it again. I believe that Bitcoin is going to rise up to this top line, which could signal the top for Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin tops out at roughly 132,000, according to this, depending on the month, because if you shimmy it, a couple of weeks forward, obviously the red line is going to extend. It could go anywhere from 132 to 144, depending on when it tops, what day and month it tops out, right? But it's a good estimate, because now you can say to yourself, Bitcoin's going to top out around about there. Many people are thinking Bitcoin's going to go to 250,000, 500,000. It could do 300K. It could do. But I need to give you something realistic so you can take it with you on your journey, so you're not going to be one of those people that are caught up in the madness where you're just going to halt, because Bitcoin gets to 130K. You're hearing everybody going, this is going to 200,000. And you're like, yeah. And all of a sudden it just collapses on your damn face. Just like what happened back in 2017 when it was, 19,000, almost 20,000. Everybody was calling Bitcoin to go to dollars. And had they have just looked at this chart, they would have seen, actually, Bitcoin's topping out. All these people that called 50,000 got shattered because they were buying in at the top at 20 grand, thinking that they were going to go to 50, double their money. So this is why this is a powerful chart to look at. Now let's go back to this one here. Actually, before I go to that, take a look at this. In my last video, you may have seen it, may not. Check it out. I spoke about the alt season, and I talked about where can a top be for the alt season. And just to quickly show you how I came to this analysis, right? This is the again the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's not involved in this market cap. It's just talking money that's to do with the altcoins. And in the last hype cycle, look at down here, look. You can see back in December 2015, 2016, it was sitting at roughly 70 million pounds or dollars of market cap. It shot up from $70 million all the way to, I'm trying to get the top here, looking at the wrong place, 473 billion. Now think about it. 70 million times 10 is 700 million. Times 100 is 7 billion. Times 1,000 is 70 billion. This thing did like a 3,000x gain. More. 714, it did like a 5,000x gain on your money had you have got in back then. Many people are thinking, well, is it going to do the same thing? I don't know, because, going from 70 million to 400 billion, good buy power, but to try and do that again, because you're talking trillions now. You're talking about trillions of money coming into the market cap. Can it do it again? Not entirely sure. But I'll tell you what, just go back on that real quick. Look at the percentage, because it was roughly about 70%. I think I've gone a bit overboard there. So, hold on. I'm saying 70%. It's not, hold on. 719,000%. You can see it here, 719,259. What if, I'll say it again, what if altcoins just did 10% of that? 71,000%. That doesn't sound realistic. What if it just did 1% of what it did in the last alt cycle? So we're talking 7,000-ish %. Now, we, based on the 1%, right, of what this massive rally did, what does 7,000% look like? So right now, if you look back, we've been in this alt rally for a while. Since 2020 back in May. You can see here, the 1st of May, this is where we broke out. We're up here where we are now. It's roughly done 1,591%. I said 1% is roughly 7,000-ish %. If the altcoins are going to go parabolic from now, where would 7,000% lead us? Just to be, I want to keep it real. 7,000% is right there. It will put the market cap at a $5.9 trillion market cap, just alts. That's how much money could flow into the alt space. And that's super realistic. I'm not going overboard like, what happened in 2017 saying it's going to go 700,000%. I'm giving you a realistic figure as to where the top for altcoins could go, how much more money can flow into it. And now when you take this 5.9 trillion into perspective, look at this chart here again. Because where would the top be? if altcoins came up to this red space up here, look at the kind of market cap it would be sitting at. Hold on, I have to change it. I have to change it back because I was showing you the Bitcoin. I put this back to my 70 multiple, so double, right? Look at where the market cap would sit at. Let me bring this back up, right up here. You can see, look, 5 point. It's so spot on, guys. You can see it is literally the kind of market cap that I'm showing you. If it was to pump 1% of what it did last time in the last hype cycle, 5.9 trillion market cap. And this is why I think it's accurate, because if you look back here, you can see that topped out there, and that was when Bitcoin had its top. Just with these two alone, you can seriously see where the price and market caps and whatnot, where things can top out. I'm calling a Bitcoin price of $133,000 this cycle at the max. And you know what? It's going to be so damn fast, you're not even going to have a chance to see it, because you're going to probably be sleeping when it happens. And it's going to go like this, just quick, in the space of minutes. Why? Because people are going to have so many sell orders at this red line. It's not going to last long. It's not going to be something that goes, just sits there for like a week. It's going to come straight back. I believe it'll come straight back down. And if you look back in the past, this one wasn't so bad because these are weekly candles, right? So you can see it lasted up to the red line for about a week, and then it came down a week later. So that, in the space of 2 weeks, it was sitting up there. But many people have been, classing this cycle to this one here, 2013's, because it looks really similar. We went up, we fell down, we all experienced that May crash, had a bottom, a fall, and then look, it started to come back up again. Many people are, comparing this cycle to this one here. And if that's the case, look at the top. It was a wick, meaning that it went to the top, comes straight back down. Try it again, comes straight back down. So, keep an eye on the red line for Bitcoin. Once, Bitcoin tops out, you will know exactly when the altcoins could likely top out as well. And I'm calling this area here. I'm going to keep my eye on this right here. Telling you guys, because this is a good window of opportunity. If you're a patron of mine, you are not going to miss nothing. I'm going to make sure you know when to take profits if you have my profit alert tier. Guys, if you're watching now and you don't want to miss this stuff, become a patron. This is what I showed them, and they're seeing this video before you. They saw this, maybe a couple of days ago. And this is what it's about, making sure people are prepared, patrons are prepared, they know what they're doing with their profits. They're not going to get caught up with the herd that are super excited about prices going to £200,000 and it falls on your damn face. I got a lot, because it happens. We all experienced it in May. We all experienced that. It was horrible. You think that was horrible? Listen, when you sit in a bear market for 2 years, that's horrible. When you paid at the top of the market and then you're sitting there for 2 years, that is bloody horrible. Please don't let that be you. I've got 7 tiers. You can take your pick. Look, I'm going to scroll down, show you, because each tier does different things. If you want to be with me for the year, I've got an annual 10% off. Grab it. It could do you really good over the next year. But, let me just extend this so I can show you which tier to go for. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier, this one right here. It will give you my buy alerts, sell alerts, stake, whatever I'm doing, you're going to see it there, okay? So it unlocks all the posts. You can click on the posts and check them out. If you want that little bit more, I have a CEO partner tier. It gives you my super alerts. You get exclusive access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to you about things way before I buy them, way before I sell them, way before I do anything. I talk about it in there. So, and there's high crypto profile users in there, 24-hour voice chats. If someone wants to start a call, do it, because I check it all the time, talking to these guys all the time. So, we can communicate so easy on there. But yeah, that's for you. Check it out. Going back on this real quick. So that's the Bitcoin chart. I believe it's topping out there. Where is the charts gone? Here we go. Here. So yeah, this is going to be. I can't put my hand there because the mic. This is going to be a good window of opportunity to be taking profits. And I'm looking at a 5.9 trillion market cap. If it goes higher, fine. But the majority of your crypto, your altcoins, you should seriously consider taking profits there. And anywhere in between this red line and the orange line, I could draw a line anywhere. That could be a good time to consider, getting your altcoins together and consider taking profits when it peaks out towards this red line. It's going there. I believe it's going to go there. And when it gets there, I'm going to make another video and show you and say, look, this is what happened. This is what we saw. And this is why this is a powerful chart as well, because it also shows, you know, like I said, two window of opportunities on when to sell your crypto and opportunities on when to buy. I'll have to draw another circle, which is right down here. This has always been classed as a bear market. You can see whenever we've had prices low at this blue line down here, and this blue line is basically the EMA line, but I've changed it to a multiple of 2000, okay, or a length of 2000, and it sits well. You know, it shows the bottom of these altcoins, or just price action, and you can see that's the best time to be buying. Between the green and the blue is the best time to be buying altcoins. So what I'm saying is that when there's a bear market in the next year or two, when prices come down, I'm going to be looking for this green line and blue line to be buying a serious amount of altcoins. Sell all my altcoins and buy them all back super cheap. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Are you new? If you are new, drop a comment saying you're new. Let me know what your favorite crypto is right now. We can talk about it. I will respond to you. And yeah, thank you for watching. Again, become a patron if you want to. Now is seriously the best time to become one, because we're getting close. Like more close than I've ever thought before. We are seriously getting close to this alt season and crypto bull cycle ending. So be prepared. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.